Okay, looking at the euro dollar, I'm just going to go out to the weekly chart, get a bit of an idea of where this is at. So have a look at this level. All right, it's a critical level here. If we mark that up, look left. Look where it's respected this level multiple times weekly. Okay, so this is a weekly bearish distribution level through here. It's pushed right up into it. Now I'm bullish, but with a lot of caution, and the way that I would look to get involved with this would be, if we grab a Fibonacci, let's just go down the time frames. That makes a lot of sense. So what we have here is a fair value gap. If we pick up volume profile, we'll grab the anchored. It's going to take it back to this range. Let's go down to 4-hour chart, and I would expect this to pull back. Okay, so it's range bound, it's rallied. Is that a run on liquidity before it pulls back? Now we've got a fair value gap through here, and I'm thinking that it's possible that we get this move back down through the fair value gap, and I'll be looking at this level down in here as a fairly significant support zone. So have a look at the volume profile. So you got these clusters here coming out, and then we got this low value node through here, support level. I don't want to be buying up at the high, and I mean, if it wiggles around here and continues up, then that'll be another day. I'll revisit later on, right? But for now, if I'm going to get involved with this, I need to see it pull back, and it's got to come back down to retest this value area, and then that would be an entry point long. All right, so it comes back down. It's got to break above this blue line and hold at that level, and then I'm long. So break of structure here, that's what I'll be looking for. So break of structure, BOS. And look, it could, who knows, right? I mean, it could be a shallow pullback just down to this high, and then it continues. So I'm just looking for this to come back. So actually, let's just fix this up. I'll go to an hourly chart. Yeah, these are my levels here, right? And I want this to come back down. You got this fair value gap, so it could trade back down into it, possibly. What I want to see is whatever it does down in here, right? But this is a critical level here, and I want that to hold. Just a quick deviation. I wanted to say hi, show my face, and but just quickly, let's just zero in on this section up in here. This is after the rally. We've got this. I want to show you what's possible on a more micro level, I guess, rather than looking at the big picture. If you're into scalping or day trading, let's go to a bar chart, and I'll introduce this. You can run with these signals. Just take that out. This is coming off this VolMomentum indicator. It's quite complex, I won't go into it, but now if you're looking for Forex signals, you can try this completely free for 14 days and see if it works for you. Okay, so head over to my website, anthonyfx.com, and take up the trial. With that, let's get back into the macro view as we were covering it earlier on. All right, so whatever it does, the break above this gets me long, right? And I'm looking for this to pull back like so, and then break structure. All right, so this is a trade plan, break of structure. All right, now if that's a potential entry, and wherever it works out, I mean, but it's got to get above this value range on the volume profile. If that's an entry, a stop loss would just go under the previous low. That's a nearly 5-hour target. See, I've got this on the Fibonacci here, this 50 up there extended. That's like A, B, C, D measured move here, this 50% extension. But you really want to look left and see what's happening left. But the first thing that I would do with this would be take 60% off at 1 hour. So this would be target 1 here. That's my first target, these highs. All right, so that's T1. Target 1, TP1 if you like, right there. TP1, 60% off. I would take 60% off there and then move my stop loss up a little bit so that it's profitable if it gets hit, and then just see if this continues up. TP1, and then, just look left and find levels like this for your targets, just like I've done here. So that's my, basically it's my trade plan really for the euro dollar. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you have a great day, safe trading, and see you in the next one.